It's official. This is the greatest 39 hours reaction and review show. It's probably the only one, but check it out. I got comments from my brother. My brother's awesome. Clayton Shick, who's fished with Aaron on some cool videos, and the man himself, Taro, commented on the show. So this is the place to be, people. Anyways, yeah, enough patting myself on the back. Let's react to the latest episode of 30 Hours, Season 2. It was the second fishing session. This is episode 3, but it's the second time they're out. And I gotta tell you, once again, the people that were crushing it was Team Tackle Box Lottery. Last session, they got 3 solid points. Now they got another 3, and they are tied for the lead. That's my impression. The other thing that my team that I picked to click, the one that I picked a favorite, had almost a soul-crushing day. All right, let's go over each team one by one. I go in alphabetical order because that's how they're listed on the scoreboard. Team Acme Kalins had a good comeback day. They're on the board with 3 points. They did a little seesawing with the smallmouth. They had a 22-incher in the first session that didn't count because it wasn't in their time. But then they caught a 21 3/4 inch to get back their smallmouth point because they were seesawing with Tackle Box Lottery. So they've got that smallmouth point right now. That's a big smallmouth. They caught a little largie, but largemouth are more prevalent the farther south you go. They got that point. I think they're going to have to upgrade. I don't think it's going to hold, but they have it right now. And then they got a sucker. They stole a point from Team Manitoba. So they're on the board with 3 right now. It was a pretty good session. Ooh, the boat troubles are scary. They're going to get tired. They've had a roller coaster already, and it's only the first day. Our next team, the team that had the roughest day, was Team Dakota Lithium. The Konrad brothers, they got 1 fish on the board, but it's a good one. They got a nice sauger on the board. If they didn't get that, that would have been a crushing day. They spent a long time trying to get a sturgeon to steal from Team Manitoba, and it never happened. Team Manitoba, man, they caught the most fish, but they saw the most change through the day. There was a time when they were in the car and they kept seeing fish get stolen that they had on the board, and you could just see their souls getting crushed. I felt bad for them. But then they came back, they caught a goldeye. That goldeye is going to stick. I don't know any other teams that are fishing for that. And then, what a monster channel catfish. For a time there, I was like, wow, those are big channel catfish that Team Acme Kalins is getting. Man, Haataja and Peric are killing it with the catfish. And then just like 1 second, Jay just hooks into a huge catfish. They kept saying that where they were fishing was the channel catfish of the world. And I believe you now, Jay and Aaron, you're not lying. That was massive. Man, it was what? 37 inches. That's a huge cat. You saw that point seesaw. Acme Kalins went from 4 back to 3. Manitoba got back into the lead with that. They were getting a lot of points. They were up to 7, I believe, at one time, but now they're in at 6. And then, once again, man, the team of the day. Last in my announcements is Tackle Box Lottery. They have those 3 locked-in points from the first session. They got 3 more points. I think 2 of those are locked in for sure. A rudd, a 15 1/4 inch rudd. That's amazing. And then the walleye. Oh my God, they are trolling for walleye. 30 inches is huge, no matter where you are. That's a big walleye. That's a trophy walleye. It was just like this long, lean one. Didn't look like it weighed a ton, but this is a tournament about length. That's what they needed, and that's what they got. Wow, Tackle Box Lottery. That's amazing. All right, my final thoughts are it's going to change. As you saw, I mean, in the session, things are going to change. That steelhead or rainbow trout point, that's not going to stick. That largemouth point, that's not going to stick. That perch point, that's not going to stick. It's exciting. It got tighter in the second session. We've got 2 teams with 3. We've got 2 teams with 6. We know that some of these teams are targeting different species on the next one, and there's going to be some flip-flopping of points. It's super exciting. 2 days of fishing to go. 4 episodes, every one with that live leaderboard makes it super exciting. It's also really cool to see that 10-inch fish is what counts. So you've got bluegill and stuff in play. That's amazing. I can't wait to see. I think my prediction of 10 points or more is really going to be true now that these smaller fish are in play. Man, my pick to win, Konrad brothers. You're so lucky you got that sauger to get that point. Whew, whew, I don't know about it anymore. All right, well, thanks for watching. Keep watching the show. Oh, it's so great. Hey, and another thing, I bet you guys didn't know this, but Uncut Angling is subscribed to me. Of course, I'm subscribed to them because that's like the greatest fishing channel there is. Once again, thanks so much. Thanks, Taro, for commenting. Thanks, my brother, for commenting. Thanks to Clayton Shick for commenting. Woo! Let me hear what you got to say after this session. That was an exciting show to watch.